Hey y'all, it's me, Magical Shante 888. I just wanted to hop on real quick and do a mini chit chat while I am driving. I have to go run an errand real quick and then head right on back home. The kids are home right now with my brother. So yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. It's kind of hard to see. So basically, I just wanted to talk about the importance of trying new things, and how the lack of not trying new things can really stunt your growth as a human being in having this human experience. You know what I mean? Easier said than done, because if you're a fixed sign like I am, which I believe is, I think it's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. I'm a fixed sign, and a lot of times when there are things that I want to do, I am the first to take the action to make those things come into fruition, right? But there are other times when Spirit gives me a tower moment and I really have to be left with the pieces and pick them back up, and I'm literally in the middle of picking up the pieces from that tower moment, which led me to where it is that I need to be, which has ultimately led me back to the journey of me, going even deeper within than I was last year or any other year. I have been able to find myself, and I lose myself, pieces of myself often, but I'm able to regain those other pieces of me that I thought were lost. And that's the beauty in me being open to new things. Again, I mentioned that I am a fixed sign, so a lot of the things that I'd be wanting to try, like, I'm just like, I'm willing to try it if I say that I want to try it, not if somebody else comes up to me and says, do you want to try this? I'm going to be skeptical, and I'm going to be like, I don't know, because I don't know you, and I don't trust this and this and this and this. Like, I can give you a whole list of things and a whole bunch of reasons as to why I should not trust that situation, person, place, or thing. But I am learning that ends up not being so conducive to my growth on any level, whether you are religious or whether you are spiritual or whatever the fuck it is that you consider yourself. Not needing labels. I feel like labels are an illusion, because it really doesn't matter, because a lot of bit of what everybody knows is still collective. It's all collective. Like, everybody, I don't care what anybody says. Like, I just don't. So that's just kind of that, you know what I mean? But the importance of trying new things is that you really, like, should just be open to new and different things, and you never know how they can impact you in a amazingly positive way. You know what I mean? Instead of looking at the negative in a particular situation, focus on the positive and how you can grow in this situation. I will say, easier said than done, because I can preach that all day and sometimes not even follow my own advice. It's easy for me to say, from a higher perspective, what I could do, but my 3D self be like, bitch, where? You want to do what? With who? But my higher self is like, you know what? Try it. There's no harm in trying it. Like, hey, Mikey, you like it? Like, that kind of shit. Like, I know y'all remember, well, I don't know how old y'all are. But there used to be this Kicks commercial, and this little boy like said that he didn't like Kicks or whatever, and his brother, like his little brother, finally tried it and he liked it. And his name was Mikey, of course, but he was like, "Hey Mikey, I like it." Like so that's kind of the energy that we get to tap into when we do actually try something different versus what doesn't work anymore. A lot of times we hold on to that aspect, whether it's a person, place, or thing, or a version of ourselves that no longer serves us. It's easy to hold on to it because it's a safety net. It's a safety net. But the Fool in the tarot deck, like, is standing on the edge, you know, and is ready to jump and take a new leap, you know. I would say, you know, and then shortly after that, like, you know, you get the aces and stuff of, you know, the cups and the wands and, you know, all of that shit. You get those brand new beginnings. And it's a whole new world for you. And so I just wanted to put it out there to let anybody who is thinking about trying something new to not let your fear stop you. And this message goes to me too, because it's so easy for me to get so gung-ho about something. Like, I have a few things, honestly, that I'm processing now and that I'm working through now to start, and it's so easy for me to be like, you know what, I'm not even gonna try it because this and this is not gonna work. Like, this and this is gonna be against me. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do this, I'm not gonna be able to do that. And Spirit has been telling me, just do it. Like Nike, it doesn't matter. Start where you are. You have to start somewhere, and we will guide you to wherever it is that you need to be, because that's what we do. And I receive that, and I recognize that, and I send that same energy out to you guys, you know, just so that you understand and that you know that you are divinely aligned and protected, and that we are given the green light to go ahead and move forward with those things that we desire, that we're wanting, those exciting things that we're wanting to start. They're brand new spanking things, like ideas that we've never had before, that are not the same as our family and our friends, just different things coming from a whole different perspective. The world needs our magic. So just be inspired, you know, and get up and try something new. You know, I'm talking my shit tonight, but I could very well wake up tomorrow and not feel this energy. But I do want to just share this information with y'all because it's so important for us to try new things. This is the year of love and reciprocal energy. So what we're putting out, we will get back. It doesn't always mean that it's going to be an instant gratification, but sometimes that delayed gratification is the best because it comes and it hits you like, you know, you weren't expecting it. You're working and doing what you need to do, and Spirit just hits you with this big old present, and you're just like, oh gee, for me? Yes, for you, because you stepped up, you stepped out, and you did something different. And your spirit guides and the ancestors, I'm just hearing them cheering, like, woo, yeah, like, just as I'm giving this message, because it's so needed for us. Like, if you have not been inspired by something, do your best to find the strength within you to get inspired by something or someone. Like, reach within. Think about a time that you didn't have nothing and you made something out of nothing. Let me tell you something. I'm a true alchemist because I can make something out of nothing. That's one thing a bitch can do, and that's because I have had to do that in a lot of times. But I know that I'm coming into a different space in my life, and I'm not going to have to keep on doing that. I'm learning to alchemize. I'm learning to divvy my energy, that reciprocal energy. I'm learning, like, okay, this requires my energy now, but this can wait. And it's, for me, on a lot of days, it's easier said than done because my brain is just so, like, I have so many different things to do all the time, but I'm having to give myself grace. So give yourself grace and applaud yourself for even having the ideas and for even waking up and for getting through this day today. If nobody told you today, I am fucking proud of you for getting up and existing in this 3D world, because it's fucking hard. It doesn't matter what people try to say. There are so many naysayers. There are so many people out here who want to belittle what we as women, or what we as human beings, or what we as working class individuals have to deal with on the daily. Not being rich. I'm not rich yet, but I'm on my way. Trust me when I tell you, okay? Mark my words. Mark my words. And so it is. But be inspired and do your best to stay inspired, even in the hardest of times. I'm really, really finding that consistency is the key. It is the key. And a lot of times we don't want to do the consistency because it's hard. It's fucking hard. The only thing that I can say that I have been consistent with, there's been a few things, but the main thing that I can think of right now, because this is a spiritual, or inspirational topic, has been my path. Some people are called to find Jesus. And if that's your thug thizzle, get to it, my nizzle. I don't know. Do your thing. That is great. There's a lot of beauty in religion, and I say that all the time. There really is. There's a lot of beauty. If you can take out the tainted energy that the people put into it, there's a lot of beautiful things that you can get out of it, and a lot of knowledge that you can take from it. But with spirituality, it is the same thing. There's a lot of people who can manipulate and who can be, cult leaders and shit. Okay? I will talk about that in another video coming very soon. But it's like, just stay inspired. It's easier said than done a lot of times, but do your best to just stay inspired. Because whatever it is that you're wanting, you are worthy of having whatever it is that you want, and then some. I'm telling you, Spirit has been showing me lately this big ass fucking box, this gift. And I know that it's mine. It's mine because it's my spirit guides coming to me. But they're asking me to share that with you guys, because we are collectively going to be receiving these gifts, whether they are spiritual, physical, mental. And I heard somebody else say this. I don't know if it was Queen Cup or if it was Bahati Life. They're both on kind of the same frequency. It's just I've discussed briefly their energies. Queen Cup is more pow, straight to you. And Bahati Life is more nurturing and loving and calm, and she's just, really, really feminine. I'm sure she can light somebody up too, but her approach is very, very feminine and soft. I'm certain that she's done a lot of work, as we all have. But anyways, I could rant and rant and rant, but basically we have gifts that we're coming into, and this is why we are having these creative ideas. This is why we are waking up inspired to try new things, because we have great things coming. All right. Again, I don't want to rant and ramble too much about, things that are coming. I really, really am working on saying less about what it is that I'm doing, and I feel like I've been doing pretty good at that. But I'm trying to be even better, real low-key, really only me knows what I really want. And so therefore nobody can come in and taint whatever it is that I am working on. I'm a solid believer on that, because there are people who really do want to know what it is that you have going so that they can fuck with your shit. So whatever dreams and things that you have going, keep them to yourself, because everybody is not privy to that information, and they do not need to know what it is that you are working on and what you're manifesting, because they're not all worthy. Okay. Just wanted to come on real quick. I'm lighting an incense. Just wanted to come on real quick and just have that chit chat with y'all. Make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe. And I think that's it. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Love you. Bye.